What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of HonesTEA with your boy John. Let's get right into these topics, you guys. It is a sad day in the Degrassi community right now because our very own Dave Turner has passed away. For those who don't know, Dave Turner is a fictional character portrayed by Jahmil French on Degrassi. At the age of 29, he has passed away. Now, there isn't a cause of death at this time, but his agent took it to Instagram to state the time of his passing, and everybody in the Degrassi community is devastated. My timeline was flooded with pictures of Jahmil French, past actors on Degrassi sending their condolences. You see people making fan art. People are uploading some scenes from Degrassi about Jahmil French. It was like everything. You guys really don't know how much I love Degrassi. I have every season on DVD. That's how dedicated I was to Degrassi. Other than that, rest in peace to Jahmil French. He died at the age of 29. We still don't know the cause of death. The Degrassi community will miss you dearly. Other than that, you guys, we're gonna move right on to the next topic. The next topic that I want to talk about is the baby and his bad behavior. So the baby gets sued for punching the homeowner in the face and for vandalizing his property after breaking COVID regulations. So the baby rents out a vacation home for a little vacation for Nana and his friends. At least that was told to the owner from the baby. What the baby actually rented the house for was for his new music video. Doesn't seem like a problem, right? The problem was that the house was flooded with 40 or more guests, and that's not including the camera people. The homeowner by the name of Gary Parker came through and shut this down. It was breaking the COVID regulations. He was violating the rules. You only said that you had 9 guests, and here it is, 40 plus people. On top of that, you got all these camera people. You gotta go. As he was proceeding to kick them out, one of the people on the baby's team started punching him and robbing him and spitting on him and attacking him because they were breaking the COVID regulation rules. After that, the baby came up and sucker punched him. So now Gary is suing the baby for over $117,000. Baby's name should be changed to the liability because he is costing his label a fortune. And to be honest, it's our fault. We support his music, we buy his album, and we go see him perform. And don't get me wrong, the baby has probably always been violent, but now he's in the spotlight, pretty much enhanced it more because at the end of the day, we're supporting him, we're buying his music. He goes and punches somebody in the face, he gets arrested, the label pays off his bond, he's out free, he's making more music, and he's able to do the same bad boy behavior that we keep allowing him to do. At some point, we gotta hold the baby accountable. And we can't ignore the fact that he has an anger problem just because we like his music. First, when I heard this story, I was just thinking like, this man is making it up. I was just thinking like, okay, maybe you just really clout chasing. But as I looked further into all of the articles, everything had one thing in common, was that he was suing him for property damage. This goes to show you that he's actually telling the truth. It's not about, I know you the baby, I know you got money, so I'm finna sue you for more than what my property damage is worth. I'm suing you for your property damage. Run me my money. Other than that, you guys, we're gonna move right on to the next topic. So the next topic that I want to talk about is Keyshia versus Paris. So Keyshia Cole and Paris took it to Clubhouse to talk about their issues about K. Michelle and Keyshia Cole making amends. To be honest, I never knew they had beef. So for those who didn't know, let me give you a little bit of background about their little situation. So a lot of people really know K. Michelle from Love and Hip Hop, but before she was on Love and Hip Hop, she was one of R. Kelly girls. When she was on Love and Hip Hop, she was working on a brand new album, which had VSOP on there, Can't Raise a Man, all of these good songs, right? Everybody compared K. Michelle to Keyshia Cole. Keyshia Cole wasn't happy. So every now and then on social media, they go back and forth with little jabs here, little jabs there. K. Michelle was just confused because K. Michelle really adored Keyshia Cole. She said she had all of her albums, she loved all of her songs, and she just don't understand why they were beefing. Over the week, K. Michelle and Keyshia Cole went to Clubhouse. It squashed that beef, even teased a possible joint EP. Back to Keyshia Cole and Paris. Paris felt some certain type of way about Keyshia Cole mending fences with K. Michelle because she feel like it's fake as hell. For those who don't know Paris, this fat bitch is on Love and Hip Hop as well. She was known for being K. Michelle's assistant. She stole K. Michelle's credit card to use the Uber to take her back and forth wherever she wanted to go. K. Michelle called her out on it. Paris had the audacity to get mad at K. Michelle for calling her a thief and saying that she wasn't a thief, but bitch, you stole her credit card. Anyway, I think it's bogus to tell Paris to try to sit there and say that Keyshia Cole is fake for making amends for somebody who always adored her. Like, how is Keyshia Cole fake because you want to make amends with somebody? It's just like, Paris, why are you so miserable that you want Keyshia Cole to be miserable about K. Michelle too? You're doing way too much. Especially when this beef isn't about you and the beef with you and K. Michelle, you're in the wrong. Like, what the fuck? I won't lie though, Keyshia Cole is fake. You see her flip-flop from time to time. I remember when she was not cool with Nicki Minaj because she wanted to be on the song with Kim, ended up being back cool with Nicki Minaj, and then she started dissing Lil' Kim. You saw how upset she was when OC Genesis remade her song. She got it blocked, she tore it down, she was talking about him. They were going back and forth on social media. Now with this versus battle with her and Ashanti, he make a special appearance on her side. Like, come on now, we all know you fake. Other than that, we're gonna move right on to the next topic. So the next topic that I want to talk about is these T.I. sexual assault allegations. Now, this is one of the topics that I wanted to talk about for the longest, but I need to get way more evidence because this has been going on for like 2 or 3 weeks now, going on a month, and I just want to make sure I get all of my facts. It all started with this girl by the name of Sabrina. She accuses T.I. of sexual assault allegations, and she accuses him of putting a gun to her head in front of her son. So Tiny basically responds by saying that she's always been obsessed with her. She was just praising her husband for doing things for the community. You were bringing your son to my husband, asking him to be mentored. So what are you really talking about? Sabrina responds with, let's take a lie detector test. Heard nothing for weeks. But then next thing you know, people started reaching out to Sabrina. They were going on live and they were talking about the encounters that they had with T.I. and Tiny both together in the bedroom. And week by week by week, multiple people were coming out and accusing T.I. of sexual assault allegations. So now it's not just a rumor around Atlanta. There's a total of 37 women that accuse T.I. of sexual assault allegations. Due to this, T.I. and Tiny Family Hustle has been postponed. They stopped filming. T.I. got fired from the Ant-Man franchise, which I had no idea that he was on. They are literally stopping T.I. at every bag opportunity he gets. And that's what he gets. Candy had the audacity to go on Watch What Happens Live, and Andy basically asked her a question about the whole T.I. sexual assault allegations and about the whole situation with Tiny. She basically said that she hates that society has moved to guilty until proven innocent instead of innocent until proven guilty. This is coming from the same person that was accused of drug importation and raping her alongside with her husband. You should not be speaking on this, especially when you're over here doing dungeon tours and giving out sexual fantasies all across the globe. If it would have been like somebody like T.I. mama or Tiny mama, like, that's my baby, I know my baby wouldn't do that, then we'd be like, oh no, like, he wouldn't do that. But a freak bitch, you the last person that should be speaking on somebody about sexual assault allegations, regardless if you were accused of them. And they lied, allegedly. Okay, I quit. But no, seriously, these women have a case. T.I.'s finna probably get locked up, and he should. You shouldn't be going around abusing your power just because you're rich on innocent females, or anybody, period. Other than that, you guys, we're gonna move right on to the next topic. So another topic that I want to talk about is this transgender woman by the name of Anita Green. Anita Green is a transgender woman who filed a discrimination lawsuit against Miss United States of America pageant. Anita Green has won pageants before, such as Miss Elise Earth Oregon in 2019. That same year, Miss United States of America encouraged her to apply. Shortly after, they sent her a letter returning her pageant fee and basically saying that she couldn't enter because she wasn't born biologically a woman. Personally, I don't give a damn. I think that the LGBTQ community should stop seeking acceptance from heterosexuals and just continue to do us. Everybody is just upset because transgender women and men are existing in this world and they want to feel included. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to feel included when everybody else is included and they're left out. All type of women saying, well, you don't see us going to Pride, you don't see us going to drag shows at these balls and stuff with y'all. You don't see us taking over y'all stuff. Bitch, it's not even about that. If it was, bitch, you're definitely at Pride, you are definitely at balls, you are definitely at every gay event. And you want to know why you're there? Because we accept you with open arms. There's a no judgment zone. We do judge though, no shade. At the end of the day, everybody is invited. But for some reason, when it comes down to the LGBTQ community, specifically with transgender people, they're never included. And you wonder why people from the LGBTQ community compare racism to homophobia. At the end of the day, Anita did not win the lawsuit. The judge felt as though if we allowed Anita to compete in the Miss United States of America pageant, then we'll be giving up our First Amendment right, which is the freedom of speech. The document does say only people that can enter are women who were born biologically women. To be honest, it really is what it is. If I were you, I would start my own pageant for just the LGBTQ community, and for the trans people are accepting, other people are not. We can't change people. We just can't flaunt our sexuality in everybody's faces, especially if they're not gonna like. Proud of who I am, I will tell you that I'm gay. I'm not gonna hide who I am either, and I'm not gonna allow myself to be disrespected. I feel as though that people in the LGBTQ community gotta stop looking for acceptance, because at the end of the day, they don't accept us, but they copy and imitate everything that we do because they need us. I know you're probably upset, but it is what it is. Fuck them. You go and show them why you're the best woman to compete for Miss United States of America in your own pageant or whatever pageant you decide to compete in. Show them why they made a mistake. Other than that, you guys, we're gonna move right on to the next topic. So the next topic that I want to talk about is RuPaul's Drag Race. Simone had a rough week. She struggled badly in the challenge, but as far as her looks, she looked good, but you can tell that she was over it because everything was a mess. So this week, Simone and Candy were in the bottom, and I was literally on the edge of my seat when I saw this. I mean, I know Simone was having a bad day, but damn, bitch, you didn't have to put her in the bottom. So RuPaul did the Shantae, you both stayed, and to be honest, I'm kind of over it. To be honest, I'm starting to like Candy. She's starting to grow on me every time she's on the show, but you know, I love Simone more than all of them. That's who I really wanted to win, so I'm glad that she's able to stay, and I'm kind of glad that, you know, Candy is here too, but I still wanted somebody to go home because that means somebody is one step closer to getting that crown. To be honest, I think that Candy might go home this week. Literally, they got rid of all the weak competition, and now everybody else is a strong competitor. Other than that, you guys, we're gonna move right on to the next topic. So the last topic that I want to talk about is the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Last week's episode was the stripper incident. First of all, let me start off by saying that Kenya is so jealous of Portia, and it is so sad. Portia was the one who fucked Bolo. Tanya dumbass confirmed it by placing herself at the center of the crime. I don't know why Tanya did that, but that was incredibly stupid. At Cynthia's bachelor party, we all know that Candy hired a stripper, which is Bolo, who was on her dungeon tour. Nevertheless, they kicked production out. Bolo stayed behind, gave them girls personal lap dances. They all danced on Bolo. I'm pretty sure they probably was jacking him off or whatever it was. Kenya's going around the house trying to figure out who fucked who did this, who did that, when it's really none of your business, Kenya. At first, everybody was like trying to figure it out. They was giving in, they was joking, they was kikiing and everything like that. Then it got to a point where it was just like, okay, bitch, you doing way too much, like, let it go. Even LaToya had to get on Kenya for doing the fucking most because she was ruining everybody's night. Everybody's trying to have a good dinner, everybody's trying to drink, everybody's trying to turn up and have a good time. On their last day of this trip, here's Kenya coming back with this whole Bolo incident. She was just jealous because she didn't get no dick from Bolo. Everybody knew that Portia had fucked Bolo. Y'all knew. It was evident. Portia was licking the mask because she was making all them ugly ass faces. She was rubbing all up on him and stuff like that, even when production was there. We all knew it was her. Nobody was tripping. Only person that was tripping was Kenya. She is 35 plus. She is a grown ass woman. Last time I checked, she's single. Now Tanya, she's engaged. Now that's wrong, bitch. You know better. A lot of people felt a certain type of way about Candy going around talking to Juan about what happened in South Carolina. In actuality, everybody is talking about what happened in South Carolina. So technically, it's okay for her to talk about it. But at the same time, it's really messy because at the end of the day, Juan is your general manager. Juan knows everything that's going on with this South Carolina trip. He's the one that you called to get this stuff organized for Cynthia. He's the one who's buying his flights and making sure that Bolo has somewhere to stay. He's the one who deals with the check-in and check-out process of the artists and all that other stuff like that. He does that, so he already know what's going on. When he got the notification saying that Bolo didn't check in, nor did he check out, and the room was completely empty, he knew that already. So all he had to do was call you, and y'all could have just had a conversation on your own. It makes you look messy. But other than that, the Housewives of Atlanta was really good. I'm very, very surprised that it was that good. I'm not for sure if it's gonna come on this Sunday, because I think it was like the mid-season finale or whatever, or maybe this Sunday will be the mid-season finale. Either way, I can't wait for it to come back on. Good job, Bravo. Good job, Andy. And good job, ladies, for keeping this show kind of decent without Nene being around. Still Nene though. Other than that, you guys, that's all I have for you today. Like, share, comment, and subscribe below, you guys. I want to give a special shout out to all of my faithful watchers and subscribers who like, share, comment, and subscribe below. You guys, continue to be safe, especially out here in Chicago. Get a little bit of warm weather and people want to start shooting and acting crazy. I'm not for sure if you heard about the 11-year-old who got shot in the face with her mom when she was out at the gas station. Literally, two niggas come up to each other, they exchange words, then one pull out a gun, other pull out the gun, and they both missed each other, but they hit this little innocent girl. I really need to stop with this senseless act of violence. How are you out here with a gun with no fucking aim? It's just really sad. So if you guys are in the Chicagoland area or wherever you are, just be safe because there's danger everywhere. Please be safe. Remember to wear your mask. Remember to practice social distancing. The corona positivity rate has been lowered, so we might be able to have outside open back up a little bit, but don't take advantage of it and don't start doing stupid shit like killing people and stuff like that because it's not that fucking serious. If you are in Chicago, if you are out and you are driving, lock your doors. You are at the gas station, wherever you are, shut your car off, take that key out the ignition, go and do what the fuck you gotta do because somebody is watching and they are ready to take your car. There are a lot of car thefts lately in Chicago, so please be careful, you guys. I ain't gotta worry about it because mine's a push to start. So if I leave my car on and I go into the gas station and do whatever I gotta do, and somebody try to drive with my car, that shit's gonna stop right on them. So I ain't got that issue. Like, share, comment, and subscribe below, you guys. I'll be back next week with another episode.